Okay. Hey Pat, you wanna get off your phone?
Hold on.
Yeah, turn off.
Literally give me 8 seconds.
One.
Boy, yo, y'all can
Fuck
suck
your
your fat
Facebook
one.
contact.
Y'all can suck your fat one.
Welcome back to the Three Artists with One Mic podcast. I'm me, Pink Armpits, Walter, whatever. Who else?
Yeah, I'm Charlotte.
Patrick. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
No, it's okay.
You waited really long. I was like,
great start.
I was like, okay, you're Charlotte. Okay, shit, I go now. Okay, are you good?
Doodles.
Okay.
Just doodles.
I'm Patrick Diamond, Diamond Quality Cosplay. How are you
Oh my
today?
god. And this is episode 5. And Charlotte's not with us in spirit. She's here.
Yay!
Yeah, before you guys were talking to her ghost.
Well, I mean, through my phone.
Yeah, no, I died that day.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
it was a ghost.
We
It was a
just brought
ghost.
it
Shut up!
back.
It was a ghost.
Oh.
Through
Anyway.
the Ouija board, you know.
Yeah. We translated to speech for the podcast. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay.
Oh my god. So how have you guys been?
I'm good. You have something important to talk to us about, right?
Yeah, I fell down the stairs.
Oh yeah, this is last night.
It was during the delivery. I think it's because like by the sink. If you remember where that was, like
the sink in the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Describe it to our viewers.
Okay, there's like 3 giant. Well, not really giant, but there's a 3-compartment sink, and on the floor, I think someone moved the wet mat away. And then there was water on the floor because like it's always fucking spilling. There's always a mess. And like I didn't treat it as much, so I just walked over it. We were gonna do the delivery. I was gonna get ready, and then like I threw a box because we have this whole ramp bullshit installed. So I threw the box. It was stuck, and I was gonna push it. And I think I missed the step aside from like the bottom of my shoe being wet. And all you see is me just go. And because of that ramp, I fucking slammed my arm into the fucking thing, and I have like a bruise, and like all of this shit hurt. And yeah, and like you just see Patrick, Walter, no! And like he moved a step. And like
I was gonna catch you, but you already fell.
He reached his arm out when I'm on the ground, on like the floor. I'm like, ow.
Listen, you already fell. I can catch you now.
But was it like those cartoons where they slip on a banana and their bottom goes
No,
flying?
it was me falling on my side, like hitting like on the fucking ramp, and then I just fall. And, like
it's funny because everyone ran.
everyone else came, like Sierra came. She's like, what happened? And then Yogesh and like Chris come over like, oh, what happened? Like, oh, I thought you died. And then they just
Oh my god.
And like, what's it called? When you were finishing up closing, I was looking at the camera because I wanted to see if it got caught on tape. I was so disappointed because like, in like one of the cameras, you just see like the stairs and it's mostly the ramp. You see me fall, but it's like a split frame of. That's it. Like, you don't even see me. You just see me get up, and I'm just like, and I just angrily punch the box.
Oh my
those
God.
cameras now pick up fast motion.
So a
Sometimes they don't.
split frame of
And
standing upright and then on the floor.
It's not even that. It's like the most you can. Okay, so there's like a wall, and then like when I fell, like if this is supposed to be my body, you literally just see.
If what is supposed to be your body?
Let's see where my nail is. I'm modeling it on a fucking water bottle that I have. Like
so the top of the water bottle.
If this is the wall and this is the camera view, like if you're the camera and this is me, literally all you see is
Okay,
barely anything. You see like my hand like phase through reality and like until I hit the ground.
Listeners, he's showing me visually and I still don't understand. But
Fucking okay. Look, so let's see. This is choppy footage. That's what it was.
Okay, so the choppy footage.
I threw my bottle that I probably
It's
shouldn't
of a
have.
bottle hitting the floor.
The bottle
That's what shows up on cameras. You go into cameras, it's a bottle.
It's
hitting the floor.
I'm a bottle.
You are the bottle.
No, and like my arm like was just bothering me the whole time, and I still did it.
You are the purified water.
I thought you were grabbing it.
You are the purified water Wellesley Farms water, that bottle. That's what you are.
Thanks for reading
Not
this.
sponsored.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, no. Give us money. We just advertised you.
Come on, Wesley.
Right now, we're also drinking Apple and Eve, so, like, give us money.
Oh my god. That's not how sponsors work. But, yeah, and like, my arm was bothering me the whole time, and I still did the delivery. Fucking Pat tried to kill me twice.
Boy.
Like I was literally yelling at him. I was like, I fucking hate
Wait,
you.
was that angry yelling? Or...
It kind of was.
Oh, was it? I wasn't taking it seriously at all.
I kind of felt that. That's what made me even more angry.
Sorry.
Because I literally said, not yet. And then apparently not yet meant go. And then he just shoves a fucking box down the line. And like, mind you, there's no stop. We have a broken...
That's like men's definition of consent, anyway.
Oh. No, it's...
I
no,
don't approve of this
no
message.
means yes, yes means anal.
Stop it!
Oh, God, fuck.
Quoth a fraternity sign.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's not Walter's original
Yeah,
idea.
no.
Okay.
God.
Don't credit that to
no,
Walter.
please,
Yeah,
no, fuck.
No.
Fuck that
making
fraternity.
fun of it.
Fuck that frat.
Not literally, though. They don't deserve it. But,
But, yeah, and like, yeah, so we have a broken fucking table that's supposed to help break the fall, which doesn't really help whatsoever. And like anything you put on the ramp, as soon as it hits the corner to make it turn, it goes like 100 miles a thousand fucking hour, and like
100 miles a thousand fucking hours.
Yeah, I'm being dramatic.
I don't care.
Fuck you.
Stupid. It was like maybe 20-something miles an hour. Calm down.
I feel like I'm doing like a debate, and like one of you guys is, I'm not gonna use Trump. I'll use Obama and
Michelle.
Romney.
I forget what Romney's voice sounds like.
Rich Southerners, religion.
I didn't win.
Misogyny.
Misogyny.
Why was neither of you Obama?
Oh shit! Hello, I'm Obama.
No, Michelle.
Drone strikes.
What's it called? I want to go into another one that happened this week, but do you guys have anything else?
I have. Yeah. So some Russian dude came onto my profile. Yeah, some Russian dude came. Like, you know, out of nowhere, I wake up one day. And it's just like on the picture of me cosplaying the character Oni from Agents of Mayhem. You see ugly fat black Oni. I'm like, oh. Who are you? So I start coming at the dude, and I tag in one of my friends because she usually likes me to tag her in whenever it's time. Whenever it's time to fight someone, and we both start coming at him, and he starts coming in. He's like, "No, you blacks, it's okay. You can be my slaves." And I'm just like, "Yo."
In Russia, we still believe in slavery.
And so I ended up reporting this guy's account, and then my friend ends up reporting his account too, and then a few nights after that, mind you, nothing happens to the account. It's still there. And then a few nights later, out of nowhere, I'm at home. I come back from work. I'm watching my porn, doing my thing.
Oh my God.
Then out of nowhere, as I'm watching porn, comment, ugly fat cosplayer, black fat reaper, ugly fat black.
Wait, is it like?
I'm trying to do my thing.
Is it like one after the other?
Yes. And I'm trying to do my thing. I'm like, yo, this is not a turn on. This is not working.
No, for some reason I'm imagining you're watching one of those JLI videos. It's like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, and then you're like, yeah, this is hot. And then the fucking dude like, oh, ugly, fat to black, and you're like, damn, it's not no.
And then one point it comes because like he doesn't his grammar is shit. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna come at me like in proper English. Okay. He's like, I don't need to know proper English from Russian.
Yeah.
Like, then come at me in Russian, boy. Like, what is
Let
this?
me use Google Translate.
Yeah. Like, okay. I think arguing with him and being like, oh, your grammar is bad because he's learning, and I guess his way of
I don't give a shit that he's learning, Char.
He's being racist.
He's being mad or he's being wild racist to me. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Like, if it was a regular person who was having a conversation with and their grammar was bad, I wouldn't come at him for it.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
trying to come at me.
This is the first time I come to America, and
I don't know why this is what our Russian accents sound like. Our Russian accents sound really Egyptian.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, because when he does it, I was like, why does he sound like the old Egyptian guy that like comes into work and say, hey, ugly, you ugly.
I'm trying to do Russian when I it's like ugly feet. Cause I don't know how to fucking do it.
Like in Russia, you don't do the fat. You're fucking ugly and fat and black.
But yeah, and so I ended up sharing the screenshots and like mad people was like, yo, but they ended up like reporting his comments or reporting his account. So I reported his account about 10 times already. So his account easily got reported at least over 15 times, and it's still there. I'm like, Instagram, what are you doing?
We're making sure Selena Gomez is still number one. Is she still number one?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Wow.
What about you, Shar? You tell a story.
Um.
Oh god. Sorry, I was burped.
Oh, I have. Okay, so like.
And we interrupt Sean. I'm just kidding.
Thank you, bastards. I made my first adult choice in my life.
Oh shit.
Well, not my first adult choice.
End in film. Continue.
She's not you, Pat.
Stop it. But I mean, like, I made myself a doctor appointment.
Oh
yeah. For LASIK consultation.
Dope.
Yeah.
I'm probably never gonna do that.
Same, because fuck that.
Yeah, no.
It's like I don't have health insurance. I don't need to see a doctor.
No, LASIK isn't covered by health insurance because it's considered cosmetic and not like beneficial to your life, which is
because they literally just at least if you do the knife one, they just slice your fucking cornea.
No, there's LASIK. LASIK is the knife one where they use all of them.
LASIK
They
is the
slice.
laser one.
Yeah, and LASIK cuts your cornea with a laser. Now they check to see if you're a match with it by the thickness of your cornea, and also, like if your thickness isn't thick enough, you gotta go do PRK or it's another where it's just like it shoots the laser through your cornea and it makes it a little thinner, but you can still heal from it.
Fuck all that.
I forget you don't like eye gore.
You always forget. So when you blink too hard, you're like, oh, don't look.
Like Walter, don't look. Preserve yourself.
I mean, I'm used to you because I'm just like I expect you randomly to just blink too hard. You're like, oh, I can't see.
Yeah.
What's it called? What I wanted to get into, I posted it on the Geo story that I made for my college, and it was the funniest fucking thing. Is like I just went with like a classmate because he usually gives me like a ride back to at least Journal Square, and before we went, I was like, yo, let's just print out the homework that's due next week that we should also probably be studying for because we have a quiz soon. I say that as like I barely did my homework this weekend, but fuck you. But so we went to the library and I was just like, all right, because like for some reason the schools like my school is a school of technology so pristine, blah 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 blah, but then like they're like it's literally just a more expensive community college because the computers are slower than the community college I used to go to, or like I don't know, it's supposedly something with Windows, quote unquote, because it's like, oh, we're optimizing it for the user experience. I'm like, no, you're not. Just load the fucking screen.
Yeah.
I literally just want to go on Google and then like print out my shit. And so we were doing that, and my friend and I were like just logging onto the fucking computer because like I know which seats I've sat in, so like it'll log on faster. Because apparently that's how it works. And when we see this fucking white dude in the back, like when we came in, there were two public safety officers there, and I was like, oh, maybe they're here to print something out. I don't fucking know. I don't know why public safety's here. And then like when like I'm literally just letting Google load, and then two cops walk in. I was like, oh, something's happening. Okay. And then like you just see this white guy get up, and like it was the stupidest fucking thing because like I didn't know what happened. Like I found out what happened supposedly after everyone left, and I'm gonna use my debit card to show you guys. What's it called? So he gets up and
also tell the listeners as well while you're showing us.
Okay. So it's a white dude sitting on one of the computers, and the public safety, they're not doing anything. Like for my I was like far away, so it looked like they were just standing there. The cops come in, like, yo, you gotta go. Or he's like, no, I don't want to. He's like, you gotta go. So they make him get up. He puts his fucking arms up in the air like stop, don't shoot or whatever. And, like, he's like, hey, we need your ID and like all this stuff. He pulls out his fucking ID and does like the most fucking pompous looking. Like, he flails his arm up and, like...
Boy, my nigga was, like, pulling out the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna send you the shadow on my fucking ID.
Dragon and end your fucking life, bitch. With my ID.
Yeah, well, take your fucking life points out.
Oh my God.
And, like, it just looks stupid. I was trying not to laugh. And, like...
This is like, you activated my trap card.
My white privilege. Mind you, the public safety officers and the two public safety and two cops, everyone was white in this situation. And like, what's it called? And they're like, yo, you gotta go, but we're gonna escort you out. He's like, but I'm not doing anything wrong, officer. He looked like he was fucking, like, coked the fuck out. Like, he looked like he was on something. And he's just like he's, like, kind of fidgety. And he's just like, yo, I'm not...
powder on his lip.
No. I couldn't tell. It blended into his skin. But, yeah, like, he was just, like, not wanting to leave, so they drag him. And then, as they're dragging him... Well, they're not really dragging him, but they're, like... They just had their hands on his wrist, and they're taking him away with them. He's like, these officers are gonna be terminated. They're obstructing the law and blah 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 blah. But before they grabbed him, which I forgot to mention, he goes, "Hey, you guys touch me, you will die."
Yo, this Rick and Morty motherfucker.
Wait. It gets better. So as they're escorting him, apparently. Motherfucker says that he works for the CIA.
Boy!
He's like, you won't see these guys ever again. I'll call my homies, whatever the fuck he was talking about. And me, I was literally just like, I walked past the situation because like I had to get by the printer. And the printer that I usually use isn't working properly. So I had to go literally like around the cops, like next to the printer. And I'm just like trying to whisper to like this other guy ahead of me like, yo, do you know what the fuck happened? He's like, nah, I just got here. And like, I see this other guy sitting by like the computer. I'm like, yo, so what happened? He's like, yeah, so like apparently he was playing music too loudly and they told him to stop and he was like, no. And I'm just like, you got arrested because you were playing music and you didn't want to tone it down. What the fuck? And then everyone is literally just like on the same page, like it's another day at our school. It's like, no, it's another day in motherfucking Newark. Like, what the fuck? And it was like one of the funniest things, and like it was fun. It made me laugh because like I posted it as the Geo story on my phone. I was like, dude, don't do that. I was like, I don't care. What the fuck? And
like, it's really CIA.
Oh my god, kill me. Try me, pussy. But what's it called? There were a couple of people that I added on the story. They started messaging me like this is the one time that my fucking like phone started. Like, people started hitting my line. I was like, oh shit, what? Like, yo, that didn't happen, bro. I was like, yo, it just fucking did. So I was like, walk out. He got arrested. But that shit was funny. So yeah, that's kind of what my week consisted of being injured and seeing people get arrested.
Wow.
Aside from the usual, hey, I'm gonna be lazy, but then I'm gonna stress out over my fucking homework and work. Like, I almost had a fucking anxiety attack because my boss was like, hey, you have to be prepared because the core guy is going to come and blah, blah, blah. And, like, for some reason, that day, I was just, like, panicking. I was like, what is it? Done.
Oh, my God. That was me in Japanese class, man.
Oh, God.
My hands sweat so hard, I could water plants.
Jesus.
Like, it's really disgusting. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm in Japanese class. Yeah, yo, I can chop. Like, if I were to go to that class and then go immediately outside, my hands would be encased in ice because I was sweating so hard. I was too scared to shake other classmates' hands.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off. What are you doing?
Don't touch his
I'm trying to make you like my pick.
I already do by default. You're the first thing that came up. There, you happy?
A little bit. You didn't like my other pick, though.
Oh my god. Now I have to go to this fucking...
Plug-in.
Diamond quality cosplay.
5 hours ago. You posted a lot of shit. The fuck? I'm gonna go with this 28 days of black cosplay. And like, look at me. I'm trying to...
Well, you're dating the episode.
For the community.
Well, you're dating the episode.
Look at me.
If you post this outside of February, it's gonna look really awkward.
It's going to be anyway.
Yeah, you're dating this episode.
We've been doing this for a month already, and still I haven't posted shit. Have you done the art?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you done the art? That's literally the only thing holding me back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll send it.
Even if it's just a rough sketch, I can put it up. It doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So are we giving you its own Facebook page or what?
I'm gonna try to post it everywhere that I can.
We're discussing this online.
Whatever! It's content!
No! Cut it out.
Whatever, find it. Future me, cut this part out. but don't cut me saying cut this part out so that it's funny or something.
Future Walter, pass you as an idiot.
I'm probably agreeing or listening. Fuck you, Patrick. Anyway, I think you said you wanted to talk about something else?
Yeah, I just had 28 days of black cosplay shit. That's pretty much it.
Mm.
And then, the whole racist motherfucker on my shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Because I didn't hear the whole thing, but apparently, there are people that want to change. Okay, so in Spanish, the word for black is negro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently, some people are saying that that in and of itself is racist.
All right, I'm not fully informed on the situation, so like any opinion I have is
No, it's basically people
like,
want to change.
Partially formed.
People want to change the Spanish word for black to something else,
Okay.
and that's basically it. Because like,
again, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, anything I say is gonna like not have full context just due to the fact that I don't know the history of the language and whatnot, and I don't know.
I say like it's weird because like.
But at the end of the day, I'm sorry.
Oh no, like it's just weird because like that word has been in the language for so many years.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then white people randomly got it, and then they made it into that whole thing.
It's kind of like the swastika.
Yeah, I mean, but then the swastika is also like tilted in a sense.
Slightly changed.
Yeah,
but Spanish. I mean, white people didn't go around saying negro.
I mean, like what's it called? Like sometimes they do. It's like in our casual conversation, it's like, oh, there's this one black dude that I know, and like for me just to describe it to you, like in Spanish, it's like, oh, yo conozco un negro o un negrito, something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not meaning to be racist, it's just a descriptive word, and even then, it's just the color black. Like, are they gonna say the same thing for English then?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I don't know the full, history of the language or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's the language. It's not like a colloquialism.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see why it should be changed.
Yeah, I mean, like me too. Like, I'm not trying to like undermine the whole, I guess, racism behind it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it was kind of like white people that did that shit, but that was also years ago, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, like, fuck the whole slavery thing, but...
Because I do know there's also mulatto, and I just
which
searched
is
up...
But isn't mulatto specific to,
white and black
No,
mix.
it's
yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I was thinking about something else. But it's also, like, black and Hispanic, kind of.
Yeah, like, because it was also used to
describe the mixed person.
Spanish, as long, if they were mixed with black, because that's how it has been
I think the mul
used.
kind of comes from like moreno, which is like another way of saying a black person.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like moreno is... I actually don't know if that would be harsher or more gentle than negro, you know? Like,
I guess it also depends. Like I feel like moreno's more casual, but like when you if someone says it like with like racist intent, they'll say it with a lot of emphasis, like negro de mierda or whatever, like or something like if they negro cabrón,
like
cabrón.
in English, like
or like it's like this fucking black dude or whatever. It's like it depends on how you say it, because like that's why like. I don't know if knew those people in high school or even was that guy in high school who like anyone said the word black and then, oh, why I gotta be black, man? Did you know any of those people?
I can't name names, but
don't.
Yeah, don't. Docs. No,
Stop.
Yeah, but I've known people like
I feel like a lot of people were doing that jokingly, but there are some people who treat that seriously.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, don't say the word, but yeah.
No, but apparently what started this was like there was a missing dog sign, and the dog's name was Negro. So, being that like they try to put it in English, it says Negro is missing, and it's a picture of a and it's a picture of a dog, and so someone
took fucking hilarious.
Someone took that picture and was like, oh, yo, what the fuck? Like, oh, using this as like the color for black is super racist and da 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 da.
I mean, okay, that's kind of uninformed then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like sorry to cut you off, but like even one of my I don't even know if I should say this. Like one of my family members' dogs, they used to have a dog named Negro. He was he was a Doberman, and it was like oh little Negro was good, little black, little black was good. But
yeah, like that's just an uninformed mistake, like it's okay to be ignorant.
Some things get lost and it's not okay to be ignorant.
No, but I mean like if you're willing to learn, it's like, please excuse my ignorance now, but like that is ignorance, and that can be fixed by being like, hey dude, like if you've been born into this language, or if you learned this language, you would know that it's not racist. All you gotta do is a simple Google Translate.
And that's it. Okay, good. I almost was like, yo, let's stop this racism talk for a second, because I wanted to check we were using the right mic. No, we're good.
Okay.
No, But yeah, like that's why like when I first saw that I was like, why? Like, and even if like someone were to like go to change.org, it's not gonna do anything. Like, especially like if older generations of like Hispanic or people that speak Spanish like find it, they'll be like, fuck is this shit?
Oh yeah. Old heads are hard to.
Yeah.
Old heads are annoying. Old heads are really annoying.
I feel like we're like concrete. As we age, we get harder to change.
Not gonna make that joke.
Stop it. Stop
I mean, I thought of it too, but I was just like, I'm not gonna say
Why
it.
do you guys do this?
I heard the exact opposite of that.
These innuendos. You're gonna drink from an empty bottle.
Yes, I will.
It's a
And you didn't have to tell anybody.
It's a
but you did.
It's a placebo.
And you have to live with
what,
that.
what are they gonna hear you opening the bottle? And go, I tried swallowing in front of the mic.
Give me something to swallow for the mic.
Oh.
Boy! Fucking loud ass swallow. Fucking hate you.
Dude, like it reminds me of one of the videos I wanted to I did make but never wanted to post. It was when Eminem's Walk on Water came out, and I was like, oh, how about I make Walk on Water using water sounds? And like I literally have them on my phone. It's literally just like me recording off my phone's microphone, and then like I would sample.
Get out.
Fuck.
Just get out. What the fuck?
Oops, wait.
Stop.
Get out. No, you're not allowed at the podcast anymore.
Like this is me getting eyes. There's a switch. There's a switch. Like. And like I made it into a whole fucking beat and everything. I put Eminem's acapella on it and all that shit, and I was like, yeah, this sounds fucking terrible. Like, not even like the idea could have been cool, but I didn't like what I did with it, and I was like, I'm not gonna restart it because by the time I did, no one cared about the song. So I was like, fuck this shit. Excuse me.
Bless you.
That was a burp.
I know. People say bless you for burps. It's like, excuse you.
No, we just ate.
Yeah, we did.
We went to a
Yeah, we had Cuban food. Nice.
Colombian.
Fuck, I'm sorry. God damn it.
We had Mexican food. It was.
Just gonna.
Stop it.
Oh
Don't
God!
yourself
I'm
sorry.
Stop. I'm like the most emotionless. Stop.
Don't kill yourself.
You sounded like someone
Oh, no.
you know.
Let me see this real quick.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about our insecurities?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
let's.
it's not like we have a piece of paper.
We're not scheduled, everyone.
I mean, like we just free ball every podcast. I feel like that's more natural. But we also just flow into many other topics and other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also like it's really disorganized. So.
Yeah, but I kind of like
Also,
having
why are we discussing this in my god?
because it's fun. But yeah, so it's like, what are you insecure about, Shar?
Oh, jeez. Why do we gotta start? Okay. I always...
Is it people interrupting you?
I'm insecure about my speech. A lot.
Like what?
Okay.
What specific like?
Like, I never really liked how high-pitched my voice was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm really glad that I've never heard any of our podcasts after recording them, because I don't want to hear my voice. I don't know. I always pictured me having a deeper voice and being taller.
I mean, you do have a deeper voice than most girls, I guess.
Okay, really?
Yeah. Because most girls like.
Oh, but I can get up there if I want.
Yeah, but like
What the fuck was that?
The thing is, it's not your natural voice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Like, I mean, you've probably heard many of my.
I've heard many of your voices. Fucking.
No, not even like the ones that I do. I mean, like when I try to speak naturally, like even I feel like I'm doing a voice now, even though normally my voice is like kind of like on this kind of bullshit.
I'm trying to sound deeper for the mic.
For the ladies specifically. Or like you've heard my tired voice when we did the other podcast, and my voice was like hella fucking mellow, and I was just like, Pat, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't even think I heard that.
Yeah, it's just like, Pat, like I'm so fucking tired. You need to get out.
I don't know, people always tell me I have like a really good voice for like
Radio.
Yeah.
I was told that too.
Yes.
It's like, hey, you have a deep voice. You should be a radio host. I'm like, cool, but like, I actually applied to like some radio station. I forget which one, and I was like, we're looking for a host. I was like, I do audio stuff. And then like I sent and they never responded. I was like, "I fuck them."
It's like even when I was on the Love Your Bod podcast thing, and it was like she was referring to a clip from the sexy cosplay panel that I was on.
Yes, yes.
And she's like, yeah, he was like the only one of them you could actually hear.
Because you're loud.
Yeah, like you got a good, confident, resonating voice, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
watch my confidence and stuff on my body. Oh.
but yeah, like, yeah, I guess like my voice. And also because like sometimes I'll talk and people will interrupt me. But also,
Walter.
I do. But also, I do the same when I get excited about things, you know. So like, I can't really fault anybody for that. But when
I mean, oh no, I'm sorry.
She's doing.
But when it's like my turn and people are like, oh yeah, well that reminds me of this thing really fast. Even though you're not done with your story, let me just tell you right now.
Just did.
And I just feel like really bad because in the end it never goes back to like, and I end up forgetting what I was talking about. So then I'm like, that moment's gone. That's fine.
I'm neutral.
I mean, like, you know, because I've you know heard it like, oh, you know, men have a tendency to interrupt women a lot. So I'm like, I actively tried to be aware of it, and one day I'm like, wait, fuck, goddamn Pat. So, and it's funny because like I was about to interrupt you to say that. So.
It's like, hey, let me interrupt you to say that guys often interrupt women. So sorry, continue. Do you have any other insecurities, like aside from like your speech?
My eye bags.
You have eye bags?
Yeah, I have eye bags.
Huh.
It's just okay. It's not. Okay, it's not eye bags, but discoloration where the eye bags would be.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Oh, you mean so like what's usually seen as like baggy eyes, the purple or the green.
Yeah, the purple. I have purple, and it's become so bad that now I'm getting spider veins coming out of them, and I'm like, oh, I look like a witch. I'm the Blair Witch.
Boy.
Probably a better movie.
The original was pretty. I watched that
I never
when I
saw
was
it.
5. I saw it when I was 5, and I turned to my mom when it finished, and I asked her, "Is that it?" So it's not that great.
Well, I mean, you're 5. You don't really have the ability to comprehend terror.
Dude, I watched Scream.
Scream is a parody of horror movies.
When I was 5.
Isn't it? Wait, it is, right?
I don't know.
It's like a horror
There's like 2
parody.
versions of Scream. There's the actual horror movie and then there's the parody.
Okay.
Oh yeah, from Scary Movie.
No, not even
No.
just scary movie. There's an actual like parody of Scream, where it's the same killer, but it's like I think that's what that. Aside from the scary movie, that's what that came from. You don't remember that? It's like
I've never watched any of these. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't do horror movies.
Okay.
pussy.
One horror movie I watched was Final Destination, and Final Destination has always fucked me up because like, oh my god, this is the shit that can actually happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I don't fuck with Final Destination even more than I don't fuck with.
I'm gonna say
horror
like that's why I don't fuck with roller coasters.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Saw.
I never watched any of those movies.
Saw?
Yeah.
Saw, I feel like because I've heard about Saw, I've watched the video on like the philosophy of Saw.
Oh, I have too.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't.
Wisecrack. Yeah, the Wisecrack great channel. They like break down philosophies and
Oh.
media and whatnot,
Mm.
and the way like certain things are represented. Blah blah blah. It's actually really interesting. Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, it makes you think. Oh my god, would I do this? And it's like I don't want to think about that. Can we not?
Yeah, no.
I mean, like with Saw specifically, he's like, I'm not doing any of this. I put them in the situation. It's their choice, and it's like, oh, fuck.
No, I hate discussions like that because we had a coworker we used to work, and like he wouldn't stop for one night. He just wouldn't stop bringing up, "Hey Pat, if you had a choice between like your little brother, or your best friend, and you have to save one, you have to dig out a key from one of them to like save the other. Who would choose?" I'm like, can we not?
Do
have
they
this
both
discussion?
live?
I don't know. Like one.
One has to die.
Yeah, because like the key's inside of one. and I have to get.
I was like, all right, so we're gonna wait a few hours. You gonna shit the key out? Whoever shits it first will use that key.
and it's like, yo, can we not have this discussion? I really don't want to think about this. Like, can we not, please?
I mean, that's just like asking like a parent of 2 kids or like however X many kids. It's like, you have for some reason you're on the cliff side and you have little Becky on one arm and Timmy on the other. Do you see Becky or Timmy? And it's like, well, I could just make it both of them.
Let's say Timmy because Becky has a good hair. But
Really?
What about you guys?
Let's go for Pat.
Oh, we're looking at me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have
Stop hitting the fucking table. I hate you.
I have insecurities about hitting tables. I'm kidding.
Fuck up the audio.
God. I have a lot of insecurities about regarding attractiveness.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Same.
Really. What do you? Yeah.
It's my whole life.
Yeah, it is your whole life. Fuck you. I consider like you have some traits of like conventional attractiveness. Me, it's just like
fuck you talking about?
Fuck you. And it's just like like especially when like with the whole fact this isn't me trying to blame anyone for this, but it's like I've tried to get with like many people over the past couple of years and like nothing's panned out, so it's like
but is that like more of a personality thing or is that more of a physical thing?
I'm like it's possibly a physical thing because like no one jerks off to people who look like me. So
no, you'd be wrong about that. There's a whole BBW section.
Yeah, this isn't BBW. Exactly.
Maybe it's
there's no BBM sections.
There's
BBW sections.
Fine.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Just put a wig on and you'll be good.
It took me a while to figure out. I was like, BBW, BBM, WM. What are women?
Big beautiful women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking.
Big bodacious.
Big busty. Big.
I don't know. I was like,
big people.
big women.
big busty.
But I have a lot of insecurities regarding my appearance and whatnot. And, there's certain times where like I'm like, oh damn, I do look like when I was coming back from the Black Comic Book Festival and I was a Nancy and I went to a bathroom mirror at one point and I have like the purple vest and the black button down shirt. I'm like, oh okay, I need to be wearing this more often. Look at you, Pat. Look at you. Hey, but yeah, now for the most part I'm just like, Pat. Look at you.
Because I don't know. I feel like you've had a lot more relationship escapades. But
yeah, I've had escapades. I haven't had a lot of relationships.
Oh.
And most of my escapades are paid for.
No, I'm talking about relationships. Like you've had a lot of relationships.
I haven't had a lot of relationships. I had like one thing in middle school. Then I had shit, I dropped the name. Fuck.
I'll censor it.
And but that was pretty much okay, quote unquote, she was just using me for sex.
Wait, hold on, your dad. Should I pause the show?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll call him later.
Okay.
I love my dad
I love my dad.
understand.
But yeah, quote unquote, she was using me for sex. Then years later, she told me, "Oh no, that wasn't. I was just angry at you when I told you that." But I'm like, whatever.
What the fuck kind of manipulative shit?
I'm like, whatever. Okay, I didn't care. I was trying to get laid too. I was in 8th grade. And then there was a whole long distance shit with the girl in Oregon in high school.
Yeah.
With the whole plan.
Shut up.
Fucking.
And then there was like some like little meet me online. Like
fuck meet me.
Meet me. Holy God. Fuck meet me. There was like there was that shit.
Fucking worthless app.
It really is.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a chatting thing.
It's a chat app.
Yo,
it's a little wannabe Facebook.
I had it for like 2 weeks, and like I deleted it because it was so fucking stupid. Like I made it, and I didn't want to be like, oh man, no one's talking to me or no one's responding to my fucking messages. I didn't do anything. I just made the profile. No, actually, I apparently had a meet me from I don't know when the fuck. I'm assuming when I was a kid, and I just made one because I didn't know what meet me was, and so I recovered that account.
No, because it used to be my yearbook.
That's probably what it was then. Yeah, okay, so then I found out my old information, changed everything like so it fits whatever I believe in now and like all this other shit. And like there was this cute Asian woman who was like, okay, because one of my profile pictures was, remember when we went to Brooklyn to watch DVG?
Yeah.
One of my pictures was DVG and I in that selfie, and she put like we talked for like what, literally 2 minutes, and it was like, are you the one on the left or the right? I was like, I'm the one on the left. She stopped.
Boy!
I was like, fuck. Shit, that's also like I was like, oh, okay. And or like there's this one girl who I was talking to, and then like she was getting like quote unquote she was getting too like not frisky, but like was getting too like wanting to know all my information. Was like, hey, what do you think about this and that and the third? And like for some reason I kept going to her profile. It just didn't feel right. And then like it said when she first messaged me, it said whatever her name was, she was probably 24 from New Jersey and whatever.
Yeah.
I checked it like the next day. It said Timothy 28 from like Oregon. I was like,
boy.
First of all, what the fuck?
Actually, I've been talking to this chick on Tinder, and well, I was, and we were talking for like a good 2 days, and for some reason her account doesn't have any pictures on it, but like the conversation is good enough that I can tell it's not a bot or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because like we were talking and we mentioned my cosplay and blah blah, and I was like, yeah, you want to see any pictures? And it's like, sure. And so I sent her like 2 or 3 pictures, and then out of nowhere, like
oh, you're
we
fat.
chatted. We chatted a little bit after that, but then out of nowhere, like I've been left on red for like 2 days now.
Oh,
so it's like,
what if she's at work?
She's in college.
She could be.
She's away at college.
I'm in college and I
she's
work.
She's away at college.
But when you're away at college, sometimes you work study.
Yeah.
But then again, like if you're talking to someone steadily for like 2 days, and on the third you drop.
Yeah.
She's just like, I'm kind of bored.
After seeing some pics, I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's And then I was like, there was one where I was like supposed to go on a date on Tinder, and then like the day before, I was gonna hit her up, but then she unmatched me like the day before. I was like,
that's so fucked.
It's like, yo, and it's like, yo, okay, there's like maybe like a little bit of self-loathing for like an hour, and then like,
dang.
Yeah.
Did you sing Mad World for yourself?
Boy.
She didn't even give you a free meal before that.
I kind of assumed Patrick would have been paying for that.
Yeah.
No, go Dutch. Half and half.
Yo, that's what's so weird for me. Like I'm down as fuck if a girl goes like, oh, let's split or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, because I feel like some people still have it ingrained in them that like, the guy is supposed to pay for everything.
I was actually watching a video where the girl's like, yo, listen, okay, like we spend a lot of money to make sure
Russian
girl. To make sure we look like we actually look like our profile picture.
Goes,
it's like this much on hair, this much on nails,
yeah.
And at the end of the night, so you gonna pay for my dinner and my dessert, nice steak and wine. You gonna pay for my Uber home, and then you still owe me $35, but that's okay. You cute. So it's like,
wow.
Yeah, no,
that's a whole fucking dub and a half. It's like, yo, let's meet up to get ice cream. It's like, you don't have to get dolled up for that. Like, the fuck? Like, or a coffee date. It's literally just us sitting in front of us drinking a fucking hot beverage.
Or, yeah, honestly, like, when I want to go on a date, I'm just trying to, like,
I'm trying to talk to them.
Because, like, me, I don't really get put out my personality much in text. I'm not good at that. So, like, I actually want to, like, meet face to face and actually hang out for a bit so I can actually, I'm funnier in person. Funnier, So it's just like, yeah, I'm not looking to go. I don't even need to spend money. I don't care. Like, we can go for a walk. I don't give a fuck. Like, let's just.
Yeah, I'm cheap as fuck too, so it's better we walk.
Like, I just want to get to know you and let you get to know me, and then see if we want to take this somewhere.
It's
in
like
the future.
It's like, oh man, we're having good conversation. You want to fuck?
No.
I mean, that's kind of like what the dating culture has become nowadays, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh man, we wanna, because like almost every like I literally just went on Tinder while you were telling your story about the girl, and like almost everyone is just like no hookups, and I'm just like, yo, but like, come on.
There's the occasional one where it's like, yeah, no, we're not.
We're
so
not
it's like
having
not looking for
sex
relationships.
ever.
No. Something that's like not looking for relationships. I'm just here to have fun. I'm like, okay, you're just trying to smash. Like,
Or there's a couple that like I was telling my friends that I went on Tinder because like I've been getting notifications this entire week like someone likes you.
yo, I swear
me.
they're making shit up just to get you going at more.
I know.
I swear to God.
I mean, it's the same thing as
That's
fucking Candy Crush.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
listening.
Okay.
intently.
You look a little mad.
Yeah, no, I'm listening and I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know. I never used any of these apps, but I do know that, like, when I first got into college, I wasn't a pure baby, right? Because I've read fan fiction in my life, okay? And, like, and manga. No,
You're a baby.
I'm talking.
Says the hentai master himself. The
But-
fuck?
You're not a pure baby because you went fam.
No, but you know what? I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, did you
You know,
get
you
smut
know what
or-
you know what a penis is.
And a vagina.
I mean, you have one. It'd be a problem.
No, but there are some girls who they've never seen their own, and yeah, it's a thing. There are some girls that they've never seen it, and then like they'll have like one of those hand mirrors, and they're like, "Dude, I saw my vagina for the first time." I was like, "What the fuck?" And like I can't imagine like a girl is just like sitting in front of her mirror, just like, "Dude."
Yeah.
Whoa, this is cool.
No, me and my Willie, we've been together since
Well, because it's right up front
it's like
when you're
hell
Yeah, ours
Hello.
are outside.
Yeah, we just kind of have to be like, our heads can't flip down right in between our butt crack and take a look at what's going
It's like,
on.
"Oh,
down
what's going on here?"
there." So, yes, I like going from high school to college. You know, like.
That's
I
really
was a
good
leader
truck
of an
to
anime club, and like I did have to review all the anime that was submitted, so I had seen a couple of like, whoa, that's a lot, you know, and I did hear a couple of like, you know, high school sex stories from other strangers that I didn't know.
Yeah.
But going into college, it seemed like that's all that everybody was talking about.
Yeah, of course. It's
I
like
was-
they're straight out from that.
And I was just like, yo, geez, like what the heck, and I would get like. There was this guy that just was talking to me, and I thought we were friends, you know? And then, you know, I would give him hugs because it was like a week after, you know, we'd been like, you know, I didn't talk to him regularly or anything. And then one day...
I feel like it's going to end with me saying men are trash, but continue.
They are
no,
though.
no, because he was a really nice person, and, you know, he
Still
was like
trash.
a cool... But he ended up saying something. I posted a picture, and it was like... I'm like a vampire with these 13-year-old looks, and he's like a sexy vampire.
Oh.
Oh.
And I was like, ha. And I messaged him back.
Block.
I was like, haha, that's a little heavy on the flirting there, don't you think, buddy? And he was like,
What?
isn't it working though? And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no.
And block.
No, I didn't block him because I didn't want him to feel like we couldn't be friends, because I thought that's what his intention was in the beginning, you know, because I didn't know anybody in this college, you know. I was hoping that I'd meet people, and it came up to that, and I was like, oh geez, like, because that was the strongest flirting, you know, in my experiences of flirting.
No, that's not the strongest. The strongest is just sending your penis to women that never asked for
Okay,
it.
that is, I think.
Has that happened to you?
In 8th grade, my brother's bully showed me a picture of something on his phone, and I thought it was a dead rat.
Oh my God!
And it was a dick?
It was his penis.
What kind of dick was it that it looks like a dead rat?
No!
So
What the fuck?
they called me into the guidance counselor's office to, like, you know, report him, and yeah. He got his phone taken away. I kind of felt bad.
Why? He
Don't
showed
feel
you
bad,
his
fuck.
dick.
I was in
You're
8th
showing
grade.
his dick. I don't
He
care.
was in 6th grade.
Boy, yo, what
So
is
I
this?
was like-
Nah.
Jesus, stop.
You need to know better. Fuck.
I don't know. I guess he was trying to get at me, like,
16,
for
life
taking-
is sweet when you're growing up so fast.
Stop it.
Gotta make the good times last.
no. Because he was just trying to get back at me for telling him to stop bothering my brother. Because I had basically, like, threatened him.
How does that constitute?
Well, I threatened him.
Hey, I threatened you, so I'm gonna show you my penis.
Or you
Here's my
threatened
penis.
me.
You told me to be next to your brother. Well, here's my penis. It's like
I don't know. I don't know what the heck that was.
or maybe he started watching porn and then like he thought it was gonna lead somewhere, and he's just like, "This is how it works in the movies." And like just shows you, and you're like, "Ew, is that a rat?" He's like, "No, it's my penis."
Because it was very dark. The screen was also very, like, it was basically, you know when you're on the lowest setting in Amnesia, the horror game? No? Okay,
I
but...
thought you meant like cell phone. I was like, oh, yeah.
But, like, for the
I thought you were talking
horror
about the mental
game,
illness.
you have to, like, have it so that one square is just barely visible against the black.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's how it was looking at the phone. I just saw, like, a gray puff of smoke in the black background.
Non-existent dick.
Your dick is existential, bitch.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. What about your insecurities?
I mean, mine are more or less the same about Paz as my appearance. For whatever reason, I just don't see myself as someone that is attractive. Even though, like, I'm having girls talk to me, and I'm still like, yo, but like I'll call this girl cute. She's like, nah, and then she'll randomly call me handsome. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yo,
Cute ass.
I think the girls you talk to are just straight up mean. Like,
wait, what?
I don't know, like, because...
You mean like when I've actually tried to go for them and they just didn't work out, or
like when they're like, no, don't call me cute, and then you're like, okay, sure, and you don't call them cute, and then they're like, hey, but you want to hang out with me, like, in a date-like setting, and, like, I'm gonna tell you that I need to pee to your face and be awkward?
No, I've never had that. It's more like for example, when we were at the restaurant, the girl that I hung out with recently, she literally just sent me a fucking selfie of her saying, like, I need to thin my eyebrows, and I was like, you're pretty, shut up. Because that's how I flirt. Just tell people they're pretty.
Okay.
Shut up.
I don't even do that. I can't start conversation. I need a straight up conversational hook.
Dude, there was a girl that came in last night, and she was looking kind of cute, and Pat was like, yo, she cute though. And I was like, so talk to her. He's like,
Yeah.
There's nothing to spark up a conversation. I was like, say she's pretty.
I'm not gonna do that. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, but-
Like, I need her to like have something that I can talk about. Like, oh, she's holding a book that I know about. I can, start a conversation off of that. Or the one chick last year who came with the Studio Ghibli, with the Studio Ghibli tote bag, and I started a conversation based off. Same night I got the customer spit in my face, by the way. Yeah, same night, and she had a Studio Ghibli tote bag, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so we had a conversation, and like she gave me her number, but like it turned out she had a boyfriend, so I was like, yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. No.
You gotta do some...
And it was another one of those things where it's like, yo, I don't like. She thought I was just being, friendly, and I was really trying to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't like being overt when I flirt. I don't like, coming off as, yeah, give me that, let's go. Give me that pussy. I'm really not trying to do that. I don't want to come off as creepy.
You don't even know my name!
But at the same time, like, I like, at the same time, it's like, how do I make it clear that I'm not going for a friendship here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she thought I was just trying to be, I was just being friendly, and I was like, oh no, sorry, I was trying,
Just trying to be inside you.
I was trying to ask you out, like, and then we never talked again after that. But
Aw.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm like a hoe. I flirt with almost every girl that I feel like is pretty.
That's probably your problem.
A little bit.
it's not his problem. He doesn't.
I also don't. I just do everything over text, or if I'm in their face, I'll be like, yo, like I met up with one of the girls, like one of the girls that called me handsome a couple times. Like she met up with the group that I always hang out with on campus, and like she fucking tackle hugged me when she saw me because she hasn't seen me in like a month. And then like we're sitting right across from each other, and she has her hands like on top of her laptop, like on one of the corners, and I like put your hand up. It's gonna be really weird, but like she had like this, and then like there was like a space in between, and I just went,
can hear that.
and I just went. Like I just started like scissoring or like rubbing the in betweens of her fingers, and she just went. Did it get to that point? I was like, well, that's a little bit, because I'm a virgin, and she knows it. So I was like, it's kind of gotten to that point. Even though we both know that we're fucking around, but like, I don't know, like I like weird people, and she also does weird shit, even though she sucks at texting. But like, yeah. Even though like I said, like if I do want to ask someone out, I'm more or less just gonna be like, yo, so like let's actually hang out. We've never hung out of the years that we've known each other. Let's go get something to eat, or let's go watch a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
I sort of tend to turn down myself for people.
I do that too a lot. I do that a lot.
It's like, okay, nah, it's like, yo, she's like really pretty and I'm me, so I'm just gonna not.
I mean, that's what I always do. It's like, yo, that girl's super cute. She has a boyfriend.
There'd be like an imbalance in the force somewhere. If, you know, no, this isn't.
No,
not gonna
okay. I want to put my boys on the spot. So like last semester, I was walking with my two friends, and there was it's three of us, and we're walking towards, I think it was either the parking deck or we were going to the financial aid office, and there were these three white girls. All of them were cute as fuck, and then one of my boys, he's always just like kind of fancy like, and like it was the funniest fucking thing because I just dress like I normally do, and I'm just playing Pokemon Go and listening to my podcast and shit, and like he goes, yo, so like we got a situation, and I was like, what are you talking about? Wait for it. I was like, and like I just have my phone on, man. I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, the cute girls, alright, whatever. And then like everyone just stood silent, and like as soon like it's like we just passed each other, and I just started dying loud as fuck. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Y'all didn't do shit. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna do shit because I'm timid as fuck. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you coming at me? Because you come at me for not doing shit. But I'm like, you know you wouldn't either.
I know I wouldn't, but I'm trying to motivate you. Like, hey, try. You at least be one of the...
I'm going to live vicariously.
Yeah. You.
It's like, well, there's no conversational hook. She doesn't have anything nerdy I can mention.
Throw something at her.
What?
Hey, do you like this sticker of Pikachu I have? Good thing you like Pikachu, because I'd like to take a Pikachu.
Naked.
I want to throw this at you.
I'm sorry.
I want to throw this at you. I legitimately want to throw this.
And you're just like, fuck, I'm trying to think about another Pokemon pun.
Do you like Pokeballs? Because I choose you.
It's like, hey, you have a face. Mewtwo.
Hey, how heavy is a Blastoise? Heavy enough to break the ice.
Oh, I like that one. That one's really cute.
Hey, you want to go on a date? Sure. Ditto.
Oh.
Hey. Break that.
I'm giving you an A out of sympathy. That was terrible.
I know. Fine, I'll break that ass till she Bulbasaur.
I hate you so much.
Oh my god. I mean, like, bringing it back to the whole insecurity thing, the only thing is, like, I don't feel like I'm good enough. As cliche as that sounds, like, in almost every aspect. I kind of said it, like, jokingly, but not really to Pat last night when I fell down the stairs and you were like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, no one should care about me.
Yo, it's funny because, like, you're at work and you're annoyed and you sound, like, legitimately depressed.
Yeah, I'm just like,
yo, do I need to actually, like, talk to him? Or, like...
I was just, because, like, I didn't want to close. I didn't want to close, and then, like, I fell, and, like, I still got to do the delivery. I still got to close, and, like, I was just annoyed. I didn't want to be there at all. And the fucking system wasn't working, so I was like, I fucking hate all of this.
So, yo, do I legitimately need to give Walter, like, the talk or something?
And then he tried to break my arm, but, like...
listen,
Because, like, I was like, yo, Pat, clean. No. And so I was jokingly going to do, like, a throwing punch, and then he grabs me and fucking, like, tries to put my arm back, and I was like, oh, no. He's going to try to treat me like...
Oh,
yeah. Because last year at Anime Next, he tried. Like, I called dibs on a bed, and then when I came back from the rave, he was like trying to keep that bed, and so we fought on the bed, and I almost broke his arm. But
oh my god!
Because like
it was my bed. I claimed that bed.
And, like, I mean, dibs, man.
I didn't want to hit you because like I was legit gonna like step on your foot or headbutt you, and I was like I'm not trying to actually hurt Patrick.
I wasn't actually gonna break your arm. What the fuck?
I know I wasn't sure how serious you're gonna go with it, so I was like I'm trying to wiggle out this shit. Like, do I have to punch Patrick in the face? Like fuck. Like it's either his face or my arm. And my arm's already fucked up as it is.
But yeah, the whole not being good enough thing. It's like It's like, yo, I'm like looking at him like, yo, you're in college and you're actually advancing at some place, and like, meanwhat, I'm just working at Taco Bell. Like, what's good? Like, I'm working at Taco Bell.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm just sitting at home masturbating.
That too. Like, so I'm like, yo, you're actually, I don't want to hold people. I feel like, I'd be like, yo, I'm not good enough in general.
I mean, like, my whole thing is because, like, I don't want to say like there's like a pressure, but it's always been like that thing of like me, I want to do creative shit as a living, and like, like that's also why I want to do like the podcast. I started making more videos and shit, even with the whole YouTube thing that's going on. Like, I want to be creative as a living, and like that's also like I feel like even photo shoots is also like a creative outlet. And like that's why I like started doing more of them. I even got like someone
me using you for my creative outlet.
I mean, you pay me, but whatever. And like, excuse me. And
good job, Charlotte.
Oh, I think I'm gonna try to burp. So it's like all three of us go burp. Damn it. But like, why?
Better out through my mouth hole than through my butthole.
But out in it, I always say.
I hate all of you.
Wait, that just reminded me of like when I was trying to be Hagrid, and then you said it sounded like fucking Optimus Prime. I was like, you're a wizard, Harry, and then you're just like, wait, almost roll out or some shit. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I think he can be creative for a living, and I think everyone.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
It is hard. I mean, we're all artists here.
That's why we're trying to start a Patreon. Oh, Patreon! You get the exclusive content that we just started doing as of this podcast.
Even $1 helps.
Sure, yeah.
That's what gives you access.
Like, it's not like
exclusive
Patreon really.
content.
Like, you're not trying to make a living off of Patreon. You're just trying to get back what you're putting in.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, for example, cosplay, really expensive hobby. I'm buying shit. I'm traveling places. I'm buying tickets. I'm paying for photographers and whatnot.
But that's why you have a job. Oh my fucking eye, asshole!
You're lucky he has glasses.
I don't give a fuck. Okay.
I do. I care about you.
Bitch. Fuck you.
Oh god, that actually hurt.
No! Oh, now it hurts.
Because I don't have glasses, you asshole.
I feel better.
But glasses don't defend him. They don't give him like plus 10 defense. It's not
From a bottle, they do.
It was +2. Oh shit, we just hit the hour mark, but we never did our usual. Do you guys have any cringe?
Okay.
Ooh.
God damn, I'm sorry. My Killer Frost is canceled.
Another one?
Jesus Christ. Fucking mercy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Why don't you call her and Lucio and they'll be like, come on, keep your head up! Support.
Fuck you.
Support.
Okay, let's do the cringe. Let's do the
Oops, that's a work thing.
Facebook cringe.
Facebook cringe.
Let's see if I have any, let me actually search up something else. Maybe I have a
got screenshots.
DeviantArt cringe.
Oh god. You should at least send me screenshots of those so I can put them up.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Nope.
I don't know why I screenshot this from January 29th. Yeah, that's kind of well, it's a few days later. It's a week later. Whatever. Where I was like, I'm trying to do a remix of the opening of Erased. Because like this is a long ass post, but it's not really working out. So I'm thinking of doing Undertale. The only thing is, which song? I never finished any of them, either of them. Or like me after I guess this girl broke up with me and I was like, but I didn't really care, whatever. Or this quote, I don't remember where it's from, but it's you and I, together at last. Alright, get the fuck out of the way. Or, I don't know where this is from either, but pardon my language. Rich niggas take the bus, poor niggas walk, with no shoes. I don't know where
the fuck?
I don't know where that's
what
from.
The fuck?
That's from 6 years ago. I don't know where that's from.
Yeah, it was 6 years ago, man. We're all idiots back then. All fucking idiots. Oh! Not cringe, but I did the BDSM test last night.
What is that?
Oh no!
It shows what percentage of each thing you are. So I am.
Let me do it right now.
Wait, do you
it's
remember?
BDSMtest.org.
Wait, I'm scared.
Okay, so apparently I'm 100% Switch.
But I'll take your virginity, Mom.
I'm 99% Brat. 99% Rigger.
What?
95% Rope Bunny. 94% Primal Hunter.
What the fuck?
That means I do like.
What are any of these?
89% sadist.
Okay.
88% vanilla.
But
I'm kind of mad about that, but we're gonna.
I feel like my only result is I'm 100% vanilla.
I feel like you would be. You're fucking done anything. 82% masochist,
Okay.
which isn't wrong. 80% experimentalist, which isn't wrong either. 73% dominant. 72% primal prey. 71% daddy/mommy.
Ew. Oh, sorry.
Sharks kink shaming me.
King shaming
That's
is my
the one
kink.
thing that I will kink shame. Because it's just, like, parents call each other, like, I get it when you have
Keep in mind, I have a friend who does this, so
I'm sorry.
I have a very good friend who does this, so
Yeah, we might invite her on the show.
Okay. It's one of the things that I will judge. Lightly, you know,
Is your
like,
sexuality?
it's not me, you know.
It's
like,
you.
okay.
No, I mean, like, I'm not in it, you know, as long as it's not, my preference,
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care about other people's preference, that I will judge myself if I, you know,
Okay.
okay,
I'm like 70% submissive,
sorry.
68% exhibitionist, 65% degrader, 61%. I'm sorry. 65% degrader, 64% degradee, 61% master/mistress, 55% non-monogamous, 52% voyeur, 51% owner, 47% age player, 31% slave. First of all, I'm black, like this.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing.
It's kind of problematic.
18% pet and 4% boy girl. I don't know what boy girl is.
What the fuck? Maybe you act like a boy or a girl.
Shut up.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
no.
do your Facebook cringe now. I'm done.
You don't have any Facebook cringe?
No. I'm looking for Facebook cringe, but I came across that.
Okay, so it's not really cringe, but I have from 2 years ago. Facebook just recommended Donald Trump's official Facebook page to me. It has over 5.5 million likes. What is happening? Or I have 2 promo things for Taco Bell. It's supposed to be really super top secret, so who wants one? And then a video of someone making Taco Bell lasagna, which is literally taking all the fucking sauces, tortillas, beef, and just shoving it into like a pan and making gross ass lasagna out of it. I'm like,
All right, this is from 2012. It's that meme with the dude flipping over the table because he's angry, and above it I have the caption: "When she says she just wants to be a friend."
I have Flavor Flav.
Fucking hell. Okay, I have the fucking. It's a picture with a dude on a phone, a dude with a snapback on a phone, and it says jerk, and then it shows a girl chasing after him. It says sweet girl, and then it shows a guy chasing after the girl with flowers in his hand. It says nice guy. So it's the girl chasing after an asshole, while the nice guy's chasing after the girl. And then
and then Virginity chasing after the nice guy.
And above that, I put story of my life. I'm just like, yo.
The story of my life. I take her home.
Boy.
I spend all night to keep her warm and
Yo, and I have this
tight.
shit. And it's like, yo, this is like both. God damn it, 2012 Patrick. This is like both racist and wild sexist. And
I
wild
have.
misogynist.
I,
But it's like, yo, okay, it's a picture of like, okay, a chick. This chick is with this fucking stereotypical ass gangsta black dude, like, you know, pants sagging, no shirt, muscles, chains and everything, tats, and you know the girl's with him, and the nerdy black guy's behind him, carrying books and looking like a dweeb, and it's like, and the chick's like, don't worry about him, baby, he's just a nerd, and the nerd's like, why do they always pick thugs? And then it shows years later,
God.
and it shows the nerd in a suit with holding a wad of cash.
No.
And the same chick from high school, she's pregnant with a baby in her hands.
And the guy's like dead or something.
And he's like, hey, she's like, hey, baby, remember me? And he's like, and the dude's like, beat it, chick.
Wait, this is a whole comic.
Yeah, and it's like, and then she's like, why can't I find a good man? I'm just like, yo, have this.
Wait, let me see
This is
this.
fucked up of you. It's just fucked up of you to share this.
Oh God, it's this. Hold on, can you send that? Wait, is that a screenshot?
Yeah, it's a screenshot.
Send that to me so I can put it up. I fucking hate this shit.
Oh, God.
Hold on. I have. Remember, I told you like my sophomore year of high school, there was like this girl had like this really kind of weird, like not an actual relationship, but it was like that weird, gross bullshit like slave master thing.
Why is it gross bullshit, Walter? What the fuck?
No, because it's really problematic now.
Okay, wait.
Because it involves a lot of racism and all this shit.
Okay, are both parties consenting?
Yeah, but it's really fucking bad to look back on.
Okay, okay. Any details before I determine whether or not I don't like this?
I think I tried showing you something, but if I ever run across from it, I'll show you and explain why this is bad. But we had a what?
I'm listening.
Oh, we had a conversation apparently that I tagged her in. It's like, and it's her. You know what I love? No, what do you love? Which is supposed to be me. I just love vacuums. Oh my god, they're like so cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Or I have apparently that I was freestyling with one of these girls that I know, and she wrote a whole rap on Facebook. Should I put her shit on blast and just rap the whole thing?
Go ahead.
It's really shit. She has her name in one of the. I'll just censor it. Actually, I just won't say it. I could keep this party going. I could keep playing this game, but you'll never get my heart until you step up to the plate. I'm not afraid to show who I am and who I be, but I got my friends beside me, so I'm designed to stand free. I'll tell you who I am. My name is. I'm not afraid to say that I like frozen burritos.
What?
Mind you, everything is like. It's like text speech, so it's like. I know that was a joke, and I know the sound the same, but don't joke around when it comes onto my name. People can't stand the way I look or how I act, so I just take a step back and stay for the act. What? You rhymed act with act. I may not have that much money, but I don't really care. I got my family. Wait, what's the rhyme here? I don't really care. I got my family and my friends that make me wealthier than a sick rich man. Oh, okay. My friend Wally has a fro, so I call him Hispanic Jew. Always screaming at the table, sometimes eating mommy's food. There's this person. Always, there's another person. Always there. We call him Mayo Man, cause there's mayo on everything, even on his hand. That might be semen. So here comes other girl, sitting next to me, one of my crazy sisters. No one could ever be singing on my side, always getting up with me. We'll dance on the table to show how we can be free. That was the most run-on fucking bar. Another girl getting food thrown at her face for a silly little mistake. Where's the rhyme? I'm trying to figure out the flow so I can rhyme it. Mistake that she didn't even make. Always putting on that liner without messing up, girl. You know you got it going on. Oh, so let's put on a show. What the fuck?
Stop it!
Oh god, ew.
Patrick flipped his eyelids inside out.
Sorry.
Fucking.
Do it back. Okay.
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 Okay. Another a guy sitting. I think it's here, be cracking all his jokes, but at times it gets tiring because it gets old, because I spelled tiring wrong. I got the skaters at the table be all scattered around. Now there's everything without making, now they're everywhere without making a sound. That was wrong there. Another guy crashing in the ice. Another guy slipping on the fence. Please don't tell me those were supposed to rhyme. Another guy throwing bread, thinking tough like a man. Another girl got rainbow hair, but now she's getting bored, so the next thing you know, it's rainbow no more.
What?
Bored and no more were supposed to rhyme. Another guy thinks he got jokes, but I got jokes back. He thinks I'm really awkward, but I'm totally fine with that. I think this is a guy who went missing and he's dead now.
What?
Yeah.
Stop it! I don't want to hear it. Let's not do this.
No. That was the only thing referencing him. So I'm back to myself, just sitting in my chair, just thinking about my friends while I'm using my head. In the morning, I'll meet another girl and another guy, first block. When another guy, who I don't like, rolls around, we know it's about to pop. Don't go hating on my rhymes. I got nothing best to do, but my back is really hurting, so I'm gonna say deuce.
Your back was hurting, so you...
I don't know. This is so fucking bad. Oh.
That's almost as bad as the the fan fiction I wrote on Quizilla.
You should like show. Oh god, I almost put a video about me rapping last year, and that was fucking bad.
I can't put up a link to that because Quizilla shut down.
Oh, you don't even have the story?
Nope.
Fuck.
I was a Puritan, or however you call the people who write it and post it ASAP. Like, on the site, that's what I did.
Do you have any cringe on you?
That was my cringe.
That was it?
Like,
okay.
my cringe that's on the internet either has been deleted or it's really long. Like, it's a very long... I have one on Facebook that's very long poems.
Uh-huh.
And they're still public.
Yeah.
I mean, I have poems on Facebook, but they're not terrible.
Mine are They're like
Yeah.
I have one last thing.
Like, where my confidence is with my writings.
8 years ago today. Woo! Lol, that's all I see it at the game. Plus, I is feeling beta. Who? I think that's supposed to be woo, but I wrote it as in like, who? Because it's in all caps. And there's many O's.
Yo, this is one thing I shared where it's like the post, the pictures is, I think people underestimate how much of a fuck I don't give. And then me, I'm just
Why
like...
are you such that guy?
and then the caption above it is me, I'm just like, this goes out to all the people who try to diss me and think it'll affect me in the slightest. I'm like, oh, fuck you.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't affect you in the slightest, so you're going to write a post about it.
Like, fuck you. Jesus.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is the last thing that I'm going to share. It's from January 28th because I didn't know. We didn't record around that time, but it's
You were cringy up until then.
yeah.
I have to post
This is from 2 years ago. It's literally just me saying life literally just came all over my face. I think it's because that was me trying to face the breakup at 2 a.m. I was like, lol.
It's okay, buddy.
Fuck off.
It's okay.
Put your pity support from 2 years ago.
No!
2 years late.
Another thing I shared. Rumors. Oh well. At least you're spreading something beside your legs.
Oh god. I think you said it on the last one.
Did I?
I think.
No, I remember telling you about this one before.
Or maybe that was it.
Okay.
I don't know.
And then like above that, I'm just like word.
Wait, you responded to yourself?
No, that wasn't.
I think he was agreeing with the original post.
It was a picture I shared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then above the picture, I was like, word. Yeah, I'm like, yo, Pat.
Like
2012 Pat, just shut the fuck up.
Like I said, fucking high school me, when he got heartbroken, he made a whole fucking EP about heartbreak of a relationship that never happened.
I did that too.
And I'm so glad I never released it. I only did release one song because it was for a contest and had the most shit audio. And it's fucking garbage.
You max out the mic and you're like...
It's the same microphone I've had. I just didn't know how to fucking use it properly. And it just... Ugh. Wait. Since we're speaking of cringe, should I show everyone, including y'all, the fucking Book Thief song?
Yes, bitch.
Yeah, let's do it. Sure, yeah.
But like...
Yes, bitch.
How about let's save it for next episode, and it'll be the opening.
Let's do it.
Bada
bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, bing.
Because it sounds interesting. Let's do it.
Okay, Walter, I'm stretching out my legs, but I'm not trying to be sexual with you.
It feels
Okay.
fucking weird.
All right, don't take this as me.
I caught your yawn.
This would be me and my ex whenever we were like on Skype or whatever. Like she'd yawn and I'd yawn and I'd yawn and she'd yawn. It was like a.
It's a sign of sympathy. So the fact that you're not yawning means that you don't empathize with us. That's
I don't
sympathy.
empathize with you guys. Fuck you.
Fuck you
We
too.
kind of okay. Oh shit!
Ooh, come on. Please, baby.
I used to
What
post
just
things.
happened?
Yes, please. Oh god, I'm about to fall off this chair.
Just sit like a normal person.
I am sitting like a normal person. My ass is just fat. God.
Got it.
Walter's
Thank
not
you.
God.
Apparently, thanks.
But I used to post up things like, do you remember Hetalia?
Adobe Illustrator.
Oh, jeez, yes. My bad. I forgot I disconnected my headphones.
It was, I used to scream, pasta! All the time, going through the hallways,
Why?
going to anime club.
Why? Which character? Was it Italy?
Yes, of course.
I was
The
like,
racism.
oh man, pasta.
Pasta. I don't even call people sorella.
Why?
My sisters.
Oh my god.
Stop.
And Fratello.
I was a bambino.
And now my boss is a Italian.
Hey.
You're like, hey, we work at a Japanese place. This is a spicy meatball. He just looks at you disappointed. He's just like, get the fuck out. Why'd I hire you?
No. He actually was searching for me for a while. I was very happy to work there.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I always wanted to work there. I just never thought I was good enough without prior experience.
Yeah, we're still going.
Okay. I thought we were supposed to end this like 10 minutes ago.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so should we? Or is this it, fellas?
Is this where we say goodbye? We have a goodbye song.
We don't.
We need
we
a
should
goodbye song, okay? Alright, it's gonna be me. Bye!
That's it.
That's it. That's the song. Bye!
But just fuck up the audio.
How
Like
about
you yelling
you
bye.
record each of us saying bye and like beatbox it and then
Why?
bye, 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 bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Sexual.
Well, you're
Bye.
But you're the person who's musically inclined.
I can try writing this song. I'm gonna save that shit for the summer because I gotta focus on other shit.
Yeah, same. No, college is kicking my ass right
Yeah,
now.
same, man.
I have 6 classes.
Word, dude.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's
Yeah.
The person that doesn't go to college.
Want to do some of my homework?
No, fuck you.
I have my Japanese homework right
Not
now.
at all. We're not doing this. No, this
Okay.
isn't a thing that's
Let's do Charlotte's homework on extra content for the Patreon.
People
Footsie
pay
over here
to
and,
do
like,
my
up and
I
homework. Or
adjusted myself.
I'm getting mixed signals, dog.
people
I'm
pay
not
you
trying
guys
to
to
hit
do
on
my
you.
homework.
No.
I have a friend who lost his virginity based off of being paid to do someone's homework.
I don't want to know.
He had sex in exchange for doing homework.
See, like, I've done that but for money, and it wasn't sex. It was money. Like I was like.
I mean, I do it for money too. I do it for sex too. Like,
But almost everyone that asked me for homework was like a dude. So like,
I'd still do it.
me personally, I'm just like, no. I'm literally straight. I'm good. But yeah,
I'm figuring out where I am. So like, yeah, I can figure out where I am all over you. Like,
I get whoa. Okay, everyone's fucking yawning and tired, and I gotta go to work in a fucking hour and a half. So anyway,
fuck did you just say?
It was all a bunch of noises because I yawned, and I'm trying to speed out this outro because I gotta fucking take a shit. Anyway, this has been 3 Artists, 1 Mic. What are your socials?
My social security is
Stop. I got it right here, guys.
CHARLOTTE.
3-5. There we go.
Boy.
I mean, my name is 9 letters, just like 9 social numbers.
Oh, what's that?
Oh my.
Yay!
All right, whatever. Y'all follow me at Diamond Quality Cosplay on both Facebook and the Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram, Charlotte Doodles. Tell me what to draw because I need to get back into the rhythm of that shit.
And what the fuck was that?
It was me scratching the table. Continue.
Fucking. and I'm Pink Armpits or Pink Armpits Music on everything: Instagram, social media, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. Even though I don't use Twitter, YouTube, everything. And with that, that's gonna be the episode. Oh God, I really need to take a shit. Get out!
Bye!
Bye.